If you have ever been brokenhearted or ever been misled by someone or been dumped by someone, do not click away from this video. If you are over this individual and it's done and you moved on and you're a better and happy person, then by all means you can click out, go on Tumblr or Facebook, whatever you want to do. But if your heart is still hurting because of an individual, I need you to stay here with me and we need to have a conversation. I am tired of hearing about all of my friends or their friends or whatever talk about somebody that hurt them or broke their heart and just be like, well, you don't really know their heart. They're actually a really good person. Or, I know that they've done a lot of bad things, but I remember this one time when they... Or, I'm never gonna find anybody else like them. We just had this bond. We just had this connection. Shut up. Shut up. I'm sorry. Just stop. I'm sure they're a great person. I'm sure they're wonderful. I'm sure they did great and beautiful things to you. But the fact of the matter is that they hurt you and you two are not going to be together. This individual isn't going to magically change. This individual is not going to wake up one day and change their existence and change who they are for you. There is one way. There is one singular way that you can get over somebody that has been pulling you and pushing you and confusing you and misleading you and lying and loving you and then breaking up with you or whatever you want to call it. And that is, you have to cut them from your life. Done. Over. Period. I'm not saying that for forever and eternity you have to go without this individual that you love and care about. There will be a point in time when your heart is healed and recovered and when they are no longer a douchebag that's trying to manipulate you and keep you in their life. And you two can reconnect and talk about your memories and be good friends and whatever. I mean, that's not always possible, but it could be possible. But that's not going to happen a day or a week or a month after you've been brokenhearted. And it's certainly not going to happen if you're texting them and you guys are continuing a relationship and you're reminded of the fact that they broke your heart and the fact that you love them every single day. What is the logic behind thinking that you can recover properly while still keeping that communication? Give yourself time to heal and recover and be your own individual. And then you can go find them and, whatever. And I know that you see the good things, and I know that you love them, and I know that it's hard to let go of somebody that was a part of your life, and I know that it's hard to stay strong and to remind yourself that this person isn't good for you. But watch this video again. Put it on repeat. Do what you need to do for yourself, but stop making excuses in your life. Stop making justifications. I'm sure your friends are exhausted from hearing about why you're continuing to talk to them after all this time. The respect that you can give to yourself and the thing that you can give to yourself is to have enough courage and self-worth to push them away so that you can give yourself that healing time. I know this video was a little harsh, but honestly, this is the truth. That we justify what we do so that we can continue indulging in things that we know that aren't good for us, and that includes people. Obviously, this rule isn't going to apply to everyone, but this rule and this principle of letting somebody go and that being what needs to be done is going to be true for 90% of people that have been brokenhearted by somebody. And let me say this to close. Stop waiting for the other person to cut you out of their life, because most of the time heartbreakers, just because they break a heart doesn't mean that they want you completely out of their life. They're going to want to keep you and they're going to want to gain from you what they've always gained from you without the obligation. Does that make sense? So you waiting for them to be like, F you, I'm drop kicking you out of my life and I'm leaving you alone, is not going to happen. Most of the time they're going to want to keep that connection. You are going to have to be the one that's strong. You are going to have to be the one that has that self-worth to let them go and to move on. My name is Jenna. This is Lesbian Answers. Mwah. I love you all.